Hello, welcome back to Leaping Lotus Tarot. My name is Addison. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Whenever you're tuning into this, videos are timeless. So whenever you happen to stumble across them, is when you're meant to hear them. Only take what resonates. And keep in mind that masculine and feminine energy is interchangeable. And only take what fits and leave what doesn't. Today we are doing a reading for Aries, fire sign. So let's go ahead and get started, see what comes out. I encourage you to take a deep breath, be mindful of your intention, what you're looking to get out of this reading. And just be open and receptive to the messages that come through for Aries. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, so many cards. Okay, first card that wanted to slip out was Six of Swords reversed. The Chariot. So right away, we're not getting a lot of movement energy, all right? Eight of Pentacles. Got some hard work. Five of Cups reversed. The Magician. And Page of Swords. Now, normally I don't like to take this many out at one time, but we're here, and so we're going for it. All right. The Magician can kind of be... the Magician can be a really powerful card, speaking to somebody who's really actually kind of balanced, or at least seeking balance amongst all of the energy. So sword energy, cups, pentacles, wands, all of it. But in this sense, when we have this lack of movement type of cards coming out, like in the beginning with the Six of Swords reversed and the Chariot, I'm almost taking this Magician card to be more of it can also be interpreted as a little bit of like a trickster or a prankster. I'm kind of feeling that this is somebody who may not be fully enlightened yet, somebody who's still got a little bit of, especially with this Page of Swords here, a little bit of a youthful, immature energy, not quite ready for full abundance. Now, don't take that personally. You're not immature. You're just kind of at the stage of perhaps something new, something that you haven't really done before, something that you maybe don't feel super confident and experienced in. And so maybe that's what it is. You're not a trickster, but maybe you're kind of winging it. You know, maybe that's kind of what it is. You're kind of trying to play the role like that you, not that you know a little bit more than you do, but you want to be seen like you know what you're doing, even if you're still kind of learning a little bit. And this may pertain to work with that Eight of Pentacles card. You're kind of having to put in the work and trying to show that you're worth it, and a good investment. Okay. Let me get a little clarification on the Chariot card. Five of Pentacles. Okay. That's clarification on the Chariot. So yeah, this new thing that you're kind of starting that you may not feel fully confident in, you may be feeling a little left out in the cold, that you're not fully able to ride forward and be as triumphant and abundant about this new thing as you'd like, probably because you're having a little bit of insecurity about your ability to perform. Let me get some more on the Magician. Oh my gosh, the Chariot again. Okay. Interesting. Queen of Wands, the Sun reversed, Four of Pentacles. All right. So, Queen of Wands, the Sun reversed, and Four of Pentacles, and the Chariot again. This could be work-related, or for some of you, it may resonate as a romantic connection. Maybe you feel like you're interested in somebody who's a little out of your league. But it's interesting that the Chariot is coming up upright. It's not reversed. So I do think that you think that you're worthy of this role. You're just still building your confidence into feeling like you want others to believe it too. So like, yeah, I can do this. I am, I do have this skill set. I am worthy of this person, but I feel like others need to see that too. Just because I know it, like I need to kind of prove myself still. Like I want others to see it. I want her to see it, him to see it. Four of Pentacles, but you're kind of feeling a little stingy, like you're kind of, maybe your finances aren't totally there yet. Maybe this new job role is getting you to where you want your finances to be, which is why you feel like such a pressure to prove yourself, so that they keep you around, kind of thing, so that she keeps you around, he keeps you around. All right, interesting. Let me get some more on the Sun reversed. Yep, okay. 9 of Pentacles reversed. The reason why the Sun is not upright, I just feel like there's another one. The reason that the Sun is not upright is because with the clarification of the 9 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles reversed, yeah, it's a little bit of that youthful energy. It's a little bit of that, maybe, I think you need to work on gratitude. Don't be mad at me. That's what's really coming through here for me, is that you really should work on practicing gratitude and mindfulness. So something about the situation you're getting a little too in your head about and having a little too much, it's not that much doubt, it's just a little bit, but it's enough to where it's keeping you from being fully appreciative of what you have, and it's making you feel like you have to hold things close to your chest a little bit, that you can't be fully open or express yourself. You're trying, you're gonna get there, but gratitude, because what you have is pretty good. It's actually probably really good. I think it's actually really good. You're just kind of, it's like you wished for this thing for so long. It's funny, I every so often you catch a glimpse of what's on the bottom of the deck, and it's 10 of Pentacles, okay? Really good. Speaking about really good, right? You've been wishing for this for a long time, and now you finally have it. And it's one of those things where, like, when you're wishing for something for so long, you're trying to manifest it, it finally comes into your life, you're like, sweet, yay, awesome. So like, it's like at the beginning, you're like, oh, this is so great. And then the high sort of wears off, and then you're faced with the day-to-day reality of this dream, and it's still work, right? We're still on Earth, density is high, low vibes here, right? So it's easy to kind of fall back into that pit of, oh, I wish it was this way, or like, what's the next step? What's the next goal? And you haven't really sat and soaked in what you just received that you've been so longing for. So gratitude here. Gratitude is definitely the message I'm getting that would really help you see this in a better light and be able to show others that you're as excited about this as you really are, because you are excited about this. You just feel like you need to still show it somehow to somebody, in order for them to believe it too. But don't forget that you have to believe it too for them to believe it, right? Okay, I like that. That's a good message. Let me go ahead and just let's get a little, that's my dog. I don't know if you heard that or not. He just groaned, like, oh. He's like, Mom, stop talking. I need to go to sleep. Take a nap. We're going to go ahead and grab our Angels of Abundance Oracle cards. This one I feel like is going to be a shorter reading today. I don't think it's going to take too long. I think our message came through pretty quick here. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, this card came out, but I'm going to get one more too, because I was just sort of shuffling a little bit and it fell out. But it wasn't really an intentional thought, so let's go ahead and think. What does Aries need to hear about this work or romantic situation that they need to have a little bit more confidence in, or confidence in themselves, that they need to have more presence around, more gratitude around. Give us some advice for that, please. You got a cool little crystal there. I wish I knew what some more of these crystals, what they were. I've got an assortment of them. Actually, let me go ahead and just show you guys, because this is fun, right? Like, look at all these pretty little rocks I have. Some of them I know what they are, you know, like tiger's eye and rose quartz and fluorite and whatever, but some I'm just like, I have no idea what that is. I just kind of pull whatever calls to me and clear with that. You know, you can just kind of put them in the sun every so often, or in the moonlight, and it clears them, and that's what I use to clear my decks. Every so often I'll just knock on it too, because we're a source of light ourselves, right? Don't forget that. We can clear a deck ourselves, as long as we're in that right clear energy, right? All right, let's just get one more. Perfect. Okay, detox your friendships. That's interesting. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time, so be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. That's a good one. That's a hard one to do, though, because you may feel like you've known certain people for a long time, and you're like, oh, well, you know, I've had to kind of do this a little bit recently, where people really crave, especially as you continue to grow and expand, people really start to crave your energy, and they want to be around it, and they desire it, and you don't necessarily desire their company, unfortunately, and you kind of have to learn to put up boundaries a little bit, create a little space, and it's hard, especially if you're a female or a feminine. You tend to have like this guilt of, oh, I don't want to be rude, I don't want to be cold, I don't want to, but you do have to find that right balance of not being rude, but also, you know, not ghosting type of thing, but, you know, setting a clear expectation of what, like, where you're at. And, you know, I don't think you need to worry so much about, you know, how people receive it, because you have to protect your energy. You do need to be mindful of who you're around. And then maybe too, with that gratitude, be appreciative of who is good in your life, who are good people to be around, and like, okay, I'm appreciative for this friend for XYZ. I need to have more people like that, and start to just kind of take your energy away from, and you'll feel better. You really will. Once you feel like they're not pulling on your energy as much, you're like, oh, like, yes, like this energy belongs to me. This is my energy, and you'll feel more energized, because they do. That's why they want to be around you, is they want to take that energy because they need it for themselves. And it feels good sometimes to give, but at the same time, you got to keep it for yourself, or else you're going to get depleted. Unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. I love that sentence. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. This kind of reminds me of what I was saying before about how you've already kind of manifested what you wanted. So I think you already have this technique down. You know what manifestation is. You know what the power of intention and positive thinking can do for you. So just try to rope back into that mentality. Don't get lost in the weeds of day-to-day stuff, and try to remind yourself that you got here before. You won. You know, you got it. Granted, you may be on the next step. You may be looking towards the next thing, because that's what life is, right? We keep it moving. But try to ground yourself in, again, in that gratitude and that presence. Maybe take a walk outside, take your socks off, put your feet on the ground, take some deep breaths, be in the sun, right? And remind yourself what it took to get here, and that it's going to be that same kind of drive and passion that's going to get you into this next step. All right, well, that's all I've got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it, Aries. We'll see you around next time. I'm trying to decide. Maybe we'll do Pisces next. I'm thinking we might do Pisces. That's what I'm feeling. All right, guys. See you. Thank you so much. Bye.